The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and since this is like our third time together, right?
Yeah.
Like on this chat, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Bowl.
Okay, and thank you again for joining. I'm not gonna say for like coming. I mean, now this is kind of like our thing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah. But
Yeah.
still, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Okay, so since this is our third time, we're going to try and make it a regular thing because you do have a lot of great insight and awesome witticisms to offer. So
Ooh, witticisms.
Is that a good? That's a good word.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I like
Is
that.
it a word?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's going to be a regular thing, which I think is so awesome. That being said, we need a name. So I think this probably it airs on Wednesdays, right?
Yes.
So I don't know what to call it.
I don't either.
Yeah, something cool. We need something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if any suggestions?
Yeah. If you
out
guys have any names, anything witty or clever, something that matches like how cool we are, that would be really awesome.
It'd be
But
helpful.
just a name for the show. Anyway, so here we are. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we really had we didn't have a big agenda today, but there is, there's something very traumatic, right? Something very awful that happened in Hannibal, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from us.
Yeah.
And it's shocking, of course, because it's the nature of it is just, it's awful on
Yeah.
both sides. Of course, we're speaking about, I think they're calling it manslaughter. Is it manslaughter or murder? I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure exactly, but someone
Okay.
lost their life.
Yeah, someone,
that's-
okay. So someone was killed at the hands of another, which we'll just go ahead and say it. It's murder, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know the whole story. I don't think anybody probably will ever know the whole story.
Yeah.
Things like this, and shitty to say, I have had experience in a situation like this. And it's kind of, even if you're there, everything is so fast and so traumatic, you don't know what's
Yeah.
happening. And when you try to recall it, what people have said to you, things that you read start to influence kind of your memory of
Yes.
the chain of events that happened. So I don't know that we'll ever know the whole story. I will say that I have read some things that may or may not be true. So take this for what you will. Take it with a grain of salt. But there was a guy, right? And they were at Rumor Has It. Is that what it's called
Yes.
in Hannibal?
Yes.
Okay. And from what I gather, just from comments by, I guess, spectators or people who saw or witnessed whatever it was, said that he hit someone. He hit a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know. The comments that I read were anywhere from he was saying racial slurs.
Okay.
And I believe I don't really know exactly.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
No,
But
yeah.
I'm reading the comments from the scanner myself, along with, I'm sure, everyone else
Right.
wanting to know what's going on. And it seemed that there are some people on there that's actually defending the
The murderers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So, as of right
there's
now-
some people on there that, are saying you weren't there, like you said,
Right.
There was one person, they said something so
Heinous.
no,
Oh, okay.
no. Just something that I think everyone should hear. I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants to know this, but she
Sure.
said, to all the people that felt helpless as they stood in shock and fear, I see you. To the people who jumped in and tried to help, even if it was a little late, I see you. To the bartender, Tiny and Young, who felt unable to help more than calling the police, I see you. To the young lady in the apartment that called 911, I see you. To the bystanders who yielded first aid, I see you. To the family saying goodbye, I see you. To the family who never thought it could happen, I see you. To the families of the 4 who took a life, I see you. To the ones who were intoxicated and woke up in a jail in this reality, I see you. To all involved in this man's life, assisted in his death, or in saving measures, I see you. And I am so sorry. To all involved as a community, we are mourning for the loss of an amazing man, but also grieving for the families on both sides.
Yeah.
And I think that really
Yeah.
sums up a good.
Yeah, that made me tear up.
I know.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to even read.
Yeah,
because
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shitty deal on both sides. I mean, lives were changed forever, and it's sad to say, but you've heard the thing, nothing good ever happens after midnight? I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but that's not always the case. But when alcohol, drugs, impulsive choices are made, unfortunately, everything you do has a consequence. And
Yeah.
this had basically the ultimate consequence for a lot of people. And it's just very, very sad. I hope that the family of the gentleman who lost his life can find some peace eventually. I think there are 4 people now that
Yeah.
are being charged, right? I don't know
It's
this
second degree murder.
second degree murder.
Our,
Okay.
Our good friend David.
Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, murder nonetheless. I mean, you took another man's life.
Yeah.
I don't care what the consequence I don't care what the circumstances are. That is never okay.
Yeah. No matter what was said. It's insane.
It's crazy to
but
me.
But it's also I think it's kind of showing, it's not just the bars, it's,
oh no, this can happen anywhere.
It's the whole world.
When the experience that I was not involved with, I happened to be there, was at a party, a high school party. I mean, it's just, you never know. Like I said, when drugs and alcohol are involved, it can be anywhere. I would say drugs and alcohol don't have to be involved, but I
Yeah.
would say the majority of the time,
This was a cocktail for disaster.
Yeah.
If you will.
right.
If somebody's angry
Right.
and alcohol is involved, it
Yeah.
doesn't always tend to be the comical bar fights that
No.
you used to see in the 80s.
Right.
Things have escalated because people are now bringing weapons into it.
Right.
People are bringing their opinions, and their
Yeah.
opinions are much stronger than they used to be.
Yeah.
Like, opinions now are fact to
Yeah,
us.
sure.
So if you're telling me my opinion is wrong, and that's not how I
Yeah,
act, but
right.
that's how a lot of people act,
Yeah.
with alcohol. It's, if you're telling me my opinion is wrong, and in these opinionated times,
Yeah.
things are going to get heated and things get crazy. I do think, though, like what I was saying, it's not just the bars.
No.
It's anywhere. You have to know your surroundings
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't know the story, but every choice has a consequence. So whether or not this man, said something he shouldn't have, done something he shouldn't have, not saying that he should have lost his life, that should just never happen.
No.
But there are consequences. And unfortunately, like you said, it seems like those consequences are getting more and more dire because everyone feels like they have a right to defend, to voice their opinion, which you do. But honestly, there are too many voices. Like
Yeah.
if everybody could just shut the hell up every once in a while, it might be nice.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you would bring, a little compassion, which is why I think alcohol and drugs affect us, because you kind of lose your logic, you lose your compassion, you lose kind of sense. Like you just don't know at that minute, you're not thinking consequentially. You're
Yeah.
thinking, this is what I want in this moment, and that's it. And I'm not saying that that's,
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know,
unfortunate, too, that it happened to an establishment, like a place of business.
Yeah, right.
We are the news, so, we do have to state where things happen.
Sure.
It's nothing against
No.
the establishment. I will continue to go there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
It's
don't
one
think,
of my favorite places to go when we go down to Hannibal.
Right. I don't think it's going to affect my view of Hannibal. It definitely affects kind of my view of just overall humanity and the times that we're in.
Yeah.
But as far as, I'm still going to go to Hannibal.
Yeah.
I'm still going to go to Rumor House.
I'm not
still
living
gonna-
my life in fear.
No,
based
because
on-
I can promise you that I would, well, I don't want to say I promise you. I will never put myself in a position to, be killed out of something I said or did.
Yeah.
I think, hopefully, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
we don't know.
You
I mean-
never know what people are perceiving you as, but I try my best to be, kind of as
Yeah.
low key, I guess, as I can. I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess somebody could take something I said as terrible, but Bob he just shook his head at me. I am low key, but but I guess, you never go to a bar thinking this is going to happen, but this could happen anywhere at any
Yes.
time to
and
anyone.
when you do go into a bar, you need to realize that it's a situation. You have to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
There's one bartender there.
Yeah.
That bartender isn't going to save you. I like to think of myself as superhuman, powerful bartender, but let's be real. It's
Oh my gosh.
one person.
I'll never forget. One time I was working at the Abbey. It was back when Gabe had us dress up for Oktoberfest. I was wearing a damn lederhosen. And there was a huge bar fight. And here I am, little old me in my lederhosen, trying to like break it up. Stupid. I didn't know, that was, but back there was a fist fight. And I was like, oh my God, guys, get out of here. And of course, I don't know if it was like the comic relief that eventually broke it up or me just like danced around.
That was always the go-to 10 years ago for me. I would just jump in and be like, stop, you guys.
Not anymore.
And no, now
not anymore.
You don't know what's coming out.
Nope.
And I tell all the bartenders to stay on the other side of the bar, but
it's like a dog fight. Don't get in the middle of it.
In the heat of the moment, like you said, though,
Yeah.
it's reaction, and sometimes people are there to try and jump in and save, and I don't know.
No, now it's like, you're on your own, fellas. My dog ain't in that fight. Or ladies, or whoever it is. Yeah, it's insane. Well, I mean, thoughts, prayers, positive vibes, whatever you think to this everyone in this situation. It's awful, and hopefully this will be the last one we hear about for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
And if you are, I don't know, if you're going through something negative, or I don't know, like reach out. I would say.
Maybe the bar isn't the place to take it.
I was going to say that. Yeah. Because, and again, I don't want to give bars a bad name because, it's entertainment. It's fun. It's something.
That's what they're there for. They're not, it's not supposed to be there.
The counseling,
well, I mean, that's even the thing too. I think that's part of it, but it's not there to meet whoever it is that you have beef with or you have a fight with. And I don't think that's what this situation was. This was something that I think escalated, but I do see situations where you think that the bar is the place where it's your playground or something where it is the place to go to start your fight.
Or to meet up. Do it in a back alley like we used to in high school, right? Like,
I guess. I don't know,
else.
but I assure you that I know establishments are putting their foot down on these types of situations. Cameras are so high tech now.
Right.
It's if you decide to do that, if you decide to, I guess, partake and do any kind of violence
or snap judgment or whatever, not even deciding. It's just know you're
like you said, there will be repercussions. And I'm pretty sure a lot of bars in Quincy are banding together, and I know that people share information. We share and say, hey, this is the person that started this, or this is the person that started that. So if you do, I mean, know that you'll probably get blacklisted.
Yeah, your reputation precedes you, right? Yeah. Like you can't go anywhere in this town without anybody knowing anything about. I mean, they know everything about you.
Exactly.
So if you start shit in a bar, all the bartenders are probably going to know that you're a troublemaker, right? Yeah.
So,
but either way,
warned.
super unfortunate events. I think like I said, I think now we know that there were 4 people involved. So I think David Adam is going to do some more digging on that, and hopefully we can get some more information.
It's a heavy story, and I know that he's covering it.
Yeah. So I guess stay tuned for more information on that. And like we said, prayers, thoughts, positive vibes to everyone involved. And I guess to the rest of the listeners, stay classy, stay kind, and be cool. We'll see you later.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and Tri-State community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.